Today I'm trying a recipe for these sweet potato rolls from the legendary chef Carla Hall. Start with a roasted sweet potato. Now you have to peel it first. That'll do, pig. Now mash it up. I want a half cup here, and this small sweet potato seems just about perfect. I'm not gonna measure it because I am feeling very wild today. Add 1¼ cups of milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then heat it up on the oven until the sugar is dissolved. Move the pan onto this beautiful new trivet that your mother-in-law crocheted for you. Add 2 teaspoons of yeast and 1 huevo. Now whisk it. Whisk it good. Set that aside, and in the mixer bowl, I weigh 560 grams of all-purpose flour. If you pour a little too much, just stick your filthy fingers in and put some back in the flour jug like I did. 2 teaspoons of salt, which I am measuring with the half teaspoon measuring spoon because I already used the 1 teaspoon measuring spoon on the yeast. Move the bowl to the mixer and let the dry stuff spin around, and with the mixer running on low, add the sweet potato and milk mixture. Try not to spill it all over like I did, and after a couple minutes, add a stick of softened butter, just a chunk at a time until each chunk is fully worked into the dough. This takes me a couple minutes between each chunk, and I also have to scrape down the sides of the bowl a few times to make sure nothing gets left behind. Oil the bowl and let the dough rest for about an hour. The directions are to coat your hands in butter, which is gross, but also amazing, and then split the dough and shape it into golf ball sized pieces. My balls are way too big at first, but hey, we're all blessed in different ways. In the end, it's supposed to make 36 little dough balls, and I have to do quite a bit of reallocating just to get me to 24, but these look good enough to forge on. Let them rest for another hour while your oven preheats to 400 degrees, and before putting them in, brush with melted butter. Bake them for about 15 to 20 minutes until they look like this. Then you can eat them hot, you can eat them warm, and they will stay soft and fresh in an airtight container for at least a couple days after you make them, if they last that long.